Hi Libra, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Erin Miss Solette, and you are now watching Mystic Miss Solette's Tarot and Astrology. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. This is a general reading for the month of December 2021 for anyone who has Libra placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if you're not sure where your placements are, I will leave a link below in the description box for Cafe Astrology, where you can cast your birth chart and figure out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Make sure that you watch all of your signs so that way you get a more thorough horoscope for the month. And I appreciate you being here. So let's get started. So, Libra, this month we're going to go ahead and get started with your stars. I'm going to pull a yes or no question. We'll read your cards and an oracle message. That's what I got for you, okay? So, the day that I'm recording today is December 3rd, but let's start at December 1st. We have Neptune going direct in Pisces, which is your sixth house. So Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, and Neptune is the dreamy illusion planet. So with it going forward in your sixth house is of work, of your daily routine, your health routine, your mental health. There's just a lot going on here. Also your pets. So there could be at this time some uncertainty or confusion at work. Your body may react or overreact to certain medications or alcohol. So make sure that you're not self-medicating. Make sure that you check the labels on everything so you're not taking too much medication. There might even be some uncertainty with your health. Um, have an open door policy with your coworkers so that way you can dispel confusion at work or over people that you manage. But like I said, overall in the sixth house, it's like Neptune is causing some problems with the sixth house. So make sure that you, like I said, check your medications, maybe even get a health check at this time, because there might be something going on that you don't even know about that you will find out about at this time. On December 4th, which is tomorrow, we've got a total solar eclipse in Sagittarius. So this is some really serious energy that's happening, and it's happening for Libra in our third house. So it's a new moon, and usually new moons are all about new beginnings, setting intentions, that type of thing. But since it's a solar eclipse, we're going to feel it maybe 3 or 4 times as strong. It's going to represent a force change or a realignment with your life's purpose. Whatever happens is destiny. Just know that it's meant to be. The third house is all about communication, short trips, your thoughts, ideas, writing, communicating, speaking, your siblings, even social media, if I didn't say that already. So Libra, there's going to be some big energy that happens. It's going to realign you. It could be that the way you used to communicate, you found a new way to communicate. Like for me, I'll just give you an example. For me, I already know that I hate to repeat myself. I'm a Libra as well. And so going forward at this point, I've decided if I've said it and said it and said it, I'm not saying it no more. From now on, I'm only saying things one time. And if I have to repeat myself, I'm not dealing with people anymore. So that could be you, Libra, and also I'm doing a lot more writing and communicating, but behind the scenes, because the third house is like behind the scenes house. It could be just the way that you interact with your siblings or with your neighbors or people that are around you every day, like your coworkers. But you'll have to take it as it resonates because it's really so personal to you. And this is a general reading. Just know that whatever happens here, this change can go on for 6 months to a year. And like I said, whatever it is, it will be surrounding your third house, which, like I said, communication, commuting, even like short trips, thoughts and ideas, your siblings, and social media. However you're represented now, you could decide to change it. It'll be realigning you with your life's purpose, and then you'll move on and you won't be able to go back. That door is closed forever. All right. On December 13th, we've got Mars going into Sagittarius, which is that same third house. And wherever Mars moves in your chart, this is where you take action. So third house, once again, might find you being more assertive in your communication or more assertive with the way that you learn. It'll also be putting some energy behind these short trips, siblings, dealing with your siblings, neighbors, and communication in general. So, as you can see, we've got a theme. Everything's piling up in this third house. The sun is already there. That's what makes it a total solar eclipse when you have the sun and the moon in the same sign. All right. And then on December 13th, we've got Mercury going into Capricorn, which is your fourth house, Libra. And it's conjuncting Venus because Venus is already there. So your mind, Mercury rules your mind and the way that you communicate, your communication, what you're talking about. Your mind is on your home and your stability right now because the fourth house is at the bottom of our chart. It really is the foundation of our life. So your stability, your security, your home, your family members, you could be talking more to family at this time. Like I said, communicating with relatives. You could be negotiating deals because the fourth house represents real estate and leases. You could be purchasing a home right now, or at least in talks about purchasing, or you might be under contract at this time. So you're negotiating the deal. There's a change of residence that's possible, and Venus is also bringing blessings to it. So you'll be able to find the money to move, even if you find a grant or something like that. Venus is just blessing you, bringing charm and grace to your fourth house as well. But on December 19th, Venus goes retrograde in Capricorn in this fourth house. So it's like you'll be going back to go forward. So like I said, if you're negotiating a real estate deal, something will need to be renegotiated. Just know that. It also makes you look deeply into your early childhood influences, your relationships, and you will let go of what is no longer serving you at this time. Usually when Venus goes retrograde, it's like somebody from the past that you used to love will come back into your life. You might run into somebody, and you might reevaluate them at this time, but I wouldn't let them back in just like that. Take the time to reevaluate them while Venus is retrograde, and then when it goes forward again, that's the time when you can make a decision. But I wouldn't make any huge decisions when Venus is retrograde, just because that's our ruling planet. Figure out what changes you might want to make to your home environment. So you might be painting, renovating, throwing away stuff, getting rid of some hoard, that type of thing. But definitely make time for you. Like I said, Venus is our ruling planet. So you want to take the time out for you because you might find yourself more busy. This is around the holidays. Take time for yourself, Libra. All right. Be mindful of overindulgence because it might mess with your digestion at this time. Make sure that you're moderate in your diet because Venus loves to overindulge when it goes retrograde. So if you have a sweet tooth, and most Libras do, you will be eating too many sweets, you will be eating too much, and you will pay for it when you have a tummy ache. And also on December 19th, we've got Chiron going direct in Aries. So Chiron is the wounded healer, and this is our seventh house of Aries. So it's going to start to heal things that pertain to the seventh house of partnership. It could be friendship, business relationships, but relationships in general. So that's why I said somebody might come back from the past, Libra, and you will have to heal the trauma that was between you two. So it says resolve past insecurities relating to partnership, trust, and love. And I know even in my life right now, I'm definitely working on resolving some of those insecurities when it comes to trusting other people. And so I feel like a lot of Libras will be working on that. This is a time to deal with your past wounds related to rejection or being alone or codependency in relationships. This all needs to be addressed while Chiron is going into or direct in our seventh house of Aries. You'll learn to be more vulnerable and open in romantic relationships, and you'll start to forge a new path to finding a deep and meaningful partnership like this. This time is really special, Libra, because it could bring in a soulmate, somebody that we've never felt this way before, and if you're not careful, it could be a karmic soulmate too. So Make sure that you take all the lessons you've learned in the past and bring them into right now. So if you've learned, that all the red flags that, and I feel like Spirit has taken all Libras through some things with partnerships, business relationships, uh, love relationships. We've all gone through a lot while Chiron, I want to say Chiron, but it's Chiron, while Chiron was going reverse, and now it's going direct. So you take those lessons from the past and apply them to the now, because now you should be smarter. Now it should be easier to, when somebody's lying to you, you should just be able to know, like, oh no. Or when somebody's acting like a fake friend, now you'll be able to just be like, no girl, I don't think so, or no dude, I don't think so, right? But this deep, meaningful partnership is coming in. And I'm just going to say, if you don't watch Tyler's Tarot, go and watch Tyler's Tarot. Before I pressed play on this particular video, I was listening to his video for predictions for 2022, and I was listening to the Libra reading, and in the Libra reading he said that in 2022 there is going to be a fire sign or earth sign that comes in, that we are going to find this deep partnership. And he said we don't have to do anything, pretty much this person will come to us. So if you're not subscribed to Tyler's Tarot, he's like one of the best on YouTube. I would really recommend going to watch Tyler and subscribing. He's funny, he's charismatic. I really love his channel, so check him out. On December 21st, we've got the sun going into Capricorn, and Capricorn is the same fourth house. So now we've got the sun, Venus retrograde, and Mercury here, right? So this is the time to develop some long-term goals when it comes to home, family, security, and stability. So like I say, you're buying a house or you're moving residence. Maybe you're upgrading, getting a bigger house. The fourth house does also represent new people coming in. So you could be bringing in new family members. Somebody could be pregnant. So if you're not wanting to be pregnant at this time, make sure you take the right precautions. But pregnancy is part of the fourth house, like additions to your family. You could be taking in extended family members to live with you. Friends could come live with you. So just be aware that could happen at this time. Planning for change, like I said, addition or subtracting. People could also be leaving, like you could have kids going to school, or just leaving, getting their own place, that type of thing could be going on right now. But the Capricorn traits that surround the sun in Capricorn, or just fourth house energy for us, is reliability, maturity, perseverance, stability, and responsibility. So you'll be taking on these traits as it comes to your fourth house. You'll be more mature about things when it comes to making decisions that involve the home. And you'll take responsibility in the decisions that you make. All right. On December 22nd, we've got the North Node. These are the moon nodes. So we've got one at the north side, one at the south side of the moon. The North Node is moving into Taurus, which is our eighth house, which automatically puts the South Node in Scorpio, which is the second house. And so last month we had the Scorpio, or was it the Taurus? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. I think it was Taurus lunar eclipse. I can't remember, but it's because I didn't really do our readings last month. But we just had some major energy that happened there and on the Taurus Scorpio axis. And so it's happening again with the North and South Node. But when it pertains to Libra, especially Libra rising, a little bit lesser for Libra sun and Libra moon, but you'll be able to explore new territory and sensations with your lover from a place of unwavering calm. Be patient when you're exploring baggage, complexes, the sensual side of sex. So this goes along with that healing that I was talking about with Chiron in the seventh house. Like, it's bringing in a lover. And so you have been dealing with a lot of baggage, Libra. So now you'll be able to release the baggage, get over whatever complexes you have, explore the sensual side of sex. And I could tell you, for me personally, that this is like a breath of fresh air when I read this, because I have so many complexes now because of past trauma. And so it's sometimes hard for people when they have trauma in the past. It's so hard for them to be sensual and loving and vulnerable. Like, you will be learning to be more vulnerable when it comes to love and lovers, okay? Keep emotional baggage to yourself without trying to change others. This is a very complex time because Libra, I know a lot of us are pretty controlling when it comes to love coming into our lives. So, what I'm just telling you is to let love in and don't try to change other people. Like, that's a toxic trait. Nobody can change another person. A person will change when they get ready. So that's why I said red flag. If somebody comes into your life and you're already trying to change them, boom, that's a red flag. They're not the one. Go ahead and cut them off. Let them go. And that's another thing about that third house energy that I was talking about, communication. Like, you'll get to the point where you're done talking. Like, I'm done talking. I'm gonna cut this person off because they don't understand me. And I don't want to spend any more time wasting my time trying to get them to understand me. Like, that's not who we are anymore, Libra. We have totally changed. And this energy that's coming in tomorrow on the 4th is helping that change. All right. On December 24th, we've got some tension. So this is the day before Christmas. And I know that Christmas is not everywhere, but in the United States, that's where I am. um, Christmas Eve, we're going to be experiencing a tension because of the Saturn square Uranus. Now, Saturn is in Aquarius, which is our 5th house, and Uranus is retrograde in Taurus, that same 8th house that the North Node is in. And so this is the 3rd time this energy has happened this year. So think back to what was going on February 7th or what was going on June 14th, because there's some tension. Like, Saturn is a structure planet, and he's in the 5th house. So 5th house is about romance, children, entrepreneurship, joy, pleasure, creativity, right? So wanting to have structure around that versus the 8th house, which the 8th house is the deep house. It's about sex. It rules the occult. It rules our taxes, debt, other people's money. So there's some tension going on there. Like, maybe you've got a debt that is there that you're trying to pay, that's keeping you from having fun and enjoying the holidays. But what you'll need to do at the time is address a breakdown. If there's a breakdown, you'll address it. It's kind of a wake up call. You'll have to face the truth. And if a situation is not working for you, you'll fix what's not working or let it go. All right. So just know that, keep that in the back of your mind. On December 29th, we've got Jupiter going into Pisces, which is that 6th house again, conjuncting Neptune. So Neptune rules the 6th house. Jupiter is moving into the 6th house, and Jupiter is the benefactor planet. Like, it's that big planet that wants to expand everything it touches. And your 6th house also rules like your spirituality, your career, your health. And so we've got career, health, and daily routines expanding, changing. You might find some good opportunities at work. You might even have a new job coming in, but conditions might even improve around an existing job that you have. Also, at this time, Jupiter can help you find investors. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're seeking funds, Jupiter can help you find a grant or loan or an angel investor if you're looking. This is a good time to pay off your debts, enjoy a healthy lifestyle, get some regular exercise, make sure that your eating habits are good, like I said, moderation, and you might even get a new pet. Like, Jupiter brings in new. So if you're looking for a new animal, like, check out the shelter at this time, or you might just happen to run into someone that has an animal that they want to get rid of that they can't keep right now. You might acquire a new pet. So, okay, that's your stars for the month. I'm gonna get into your yes or no question, but I have to pause it for a minute because my little dog just came in and she's got to use the bathroom. So I'll be back right after this. All right, Libra, thank you for waiting. So think of a question that the answer is yes or no. I'm gonna pull a rune from the Book of Runes by Ralph H. Bloom. Here we go, the Book of Runes. And if the rune is upright, your answer is yes. If the rune is reversed, your answer is no. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it. And let's get into your yes or no question. What does Libra need to know for the month of December 2021 from the Book of Runes? What does Libra need to know? What is the answer to that question? So, Libra, what do you need to know? All right, Libra. Let's see. Usually one will get stuck between my fingers, and I think I have it. I have two, but I'm gonna drop one. Alrighty, so this is your rune. Wow, and it can't be reversed, so your answer is yes, Libra. Wow, this is a cool little rune. Let's see what it is. This is harvest. Alrighty, so Libra, your answer is yes, and let's go ahead and read what harvest says for you. All right, fertile season within 1 year. This is a rune of beneficial outcomes. Jera or Hera applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is usually involved, hence the keywords 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping, the harvest, or deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, Hera offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is in the keeping of providence and continue to persevere, which, what did I say? The Capricorn words, one of them was persevere, right? Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist the crops that he went out at night and tugged on the new shoots. There is no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which in its season leads to the harvest of the self. So that's all we got here, but I'm thinking within the next year, you will reap a harvest. And like I said, it could be about love, it could be about money. We're going to get into the cards and see. So I'm going to keep harvest out so that way I can refer back to it while we do your cards. But I'm really liking that for you, Libra. You know, within a year's time, you're going to be totally different from the person you are right now. It's because right now you're planting a seed. So as of the eclipse starting tomorrow, you're planting a new seed. You're becoming a new person. And within a year, we will be able to see the harvest. So whatever you've labored to bring forth, we'll be able to see it within 1 year. All right. So let's get into your reading. This month, I'm going to use the Disney Villains Tarot deck. So like I said, if you want this deck, go ahead and check the description box below. I will put a link to Amazon where you can go and purchase it. It's not really coming in, not clear anyway. But anyway, I'm an affiliate of Amazon. So if you click the link below, it'll take you to the Amazon link where you can purchase it. And if you do purchase it, just know that I get a small commission from showing you a new deck. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for Libra for the month of December 2021. Libra, thank you for liking this video. Thank you for sharing the video, subscribing, and commenting below. I read all the comments and I respond back. So go ahead and leave me a comment and a fat thumbs up. Once again, this is a general reading. So if you find that it's not resonating with you, don't force it, okay? Just go watch your other signs, and if they're not resonating with you, still give those videos a fat thumbs up for effort, and then come back and see me for the January 2022 horoscopes. All right, so spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what messages do we need to know for Libra for the month of December 2021? Libra, what messages do we need to know for Libra? First thing out is the Knight of Swords. So hello, Libra. This could be you, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But I really feel like you're rushing. You're trying to rush, or somebody's rushing in with communication. They're rushing in trying to make a change. Or this could be you, Libra. You're just rushing all around. Your energy is kind of scattered right now, and you need to bring it in, rein it in. All right. But the Knight of Swords is usually someone rushing in to tell you something. Like, it's a fast moving card. I'm looking at it here. I don't even know who this guy is. If there's like a little dinosaur on here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Getting a little parched here, Libra. Getting a little parched. But usually the Knight of Swords is a fast-moving card. Like I said, somebody's rushing in to do something, or just finding themselves rushing around. That could be you, Libra, or somebody you know. Take it as it resonates. What is crossing Libra at this time in December of 2021. What's crossing Libra for December? We've got the star. And so since it's crossing you, it comes in reverse. So the star reverse is like you're not getting your wish. Like you got something that you want, like you know what you want, but for some reason it's just not coming to you. It's just not happening at this time. You could be dealing with an Aquarius that is a manipulator at this time because the star represents Aquarius. But it's just like you don't know who you are or what you want to be or what you want to do because like upright, look, this is the mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all, right? It would be you, but something you don't really believe it's you. So something is off in your belief system. Something is just off here. Like whatever you've been wishing for or wanting is not coming to you, and not the way that you're trying to do it. So like I said, if you're rushing, trying to pull the shoots, because what did we say about the harvest? Like you can't rush with this. Whatever you're trying to create really takes time, and it looks like you're trying to rush the process and you can't. So what is at the heart of Libra's reading? Show me what Libra needs to know. What is at the heart? Oh, we got too many. What's at the heart of Libra's reading? Show me, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. What messages do we need to know for Libra? Why is it all happening? Show me. Oh my God, that's like 5 cards. The cards are kind of sticking together because they're brand new. What do we need to know for Libra? What is at the heart of their reading? Show me. All right, so we got the High Priestess that flipped over, and the High Priestess is Maleficent in this deck. So it's just like you're not trusting yourself, Libra. You're not trusting your intuition. Like something, your intuition is trying to tell you something, and you're just really not trusting in the message. So you've got to take some time. Like Maleficent is a loner. You got to take some time alone and kind of ruminate on it. Think about it, like what is off in the situation, like what's causing it, because it's like you're not listening to your intuition. You've got to sit down and get clear with spirit, like spirit, because when you move, spirit moves, right? But if you're rushing around and you're missing steps and you're not listening to what spirit says, then you're getting what you're asking for, right? But it's not really what you want. That's what I'm feeling like. I feel like you're getting what you don't want, and it could be because you're focused on what you don't want. And so you got to change your beliefs around. We just said that with the star card, but here we are again. You could be dealing with the Pisces. I got Pisces and Aquarius, also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius again. So strong Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Pisces when it comes to the High Priestess. Or sometimes the High Priestess represents Cancer too because of the moon. There's not a moon card on this one, but I'm going to go with Pisces. All right. So what's in the past influence for Libra? Spirit, what is the past influence for Libra? We've got the 9 of Cups. So here's that wish card again. Like you're just wishing for something to happen. You're wishing it into existence. You really want something. And you've been working on whatever it is you really want, but you're frustrated that it's not coming in. You're frustrated that it's not coming in. Because look, we've got Ursula with King Trident's, his trident. Right? And she's happy. And so there's something that will make you happy, something that you know that you want, but you're just going about it the wrong way, you know? And so it's saying take some time alone, really put the plan together with Maleficent, really work on the plan that you're working on so that you can bring it into, like I said, realign, you know? So this December 4th total lunar eclipse might be really good for you so you can realign yourself. What's on Libra's mind right now? Show me what's on Libra's mind. What is on Libra's mind, Spirit? Angels, ancestors, creator, thank you so much for these messages. What does Libra need to know? What's on their mind? What's on Libra's mind right now? We've got the Knight of Coins. So like I said, you could be experiencing some fear. The Knight of Coins is really one of the slowest knights in the deck, but he's he's thorough. The reason why he's so slow is because he's dotting his I's, crossing his T's, making sure that everything is going forward in the plan. So I really feel like you're taking some time to be more detailed. You know, go over the details if you're not, because if you don't go over the details, you're gonna experience like the anxiety, the fear. Like I think this is from Sleepy Hollow, but it's like I forgot what the guy's name was. Ichabod Crane? Ichabod, right? But he's traveling at night. He can't really see what's going on. He's trying to get the heck out of Dodge, you know. The little carrier that he's carrying isn't even attached to him, but it's just following him. So this is kind of a weird card for the Knight of Coins, but I know that in traditional tarot, the Knight of Coins is about being thorough. You could be dealing with an earth sign or just taking on the traits of an earth sign like Capricorn, you know, like being more mature, more responsible. And so it takes more time to do it. Like you need more time. You need that 1 year in order to get it done, right? All right. So what's coming for Libra in the future? What is coming for Libra? Thank you, Spirit. Show me what's coming for Libra. Ooh. Sorry, they fell. We got two cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and take them. We got the Page of Cups as the first card. So the Page of Cups is like, it could literally be a child or somebody who's emotionally immature, but it also could be emotional maturity because it's coming upright. And it's like the initiation. It's like that first invitation of romance. So, like I said, love, the cups represent love. It could be fertility because usually there's like a fish in his little cup. So, it could be somebody's going to be pregnant and you're just now finding out about this pregnancy. But most of the time, it's like that first initiation of love, like somebody inviting you out on a date, telling you they like you, telling you they want to spend more time with you. And this could be you or somebody you know. We got a water sign here, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it also came out with the Four of Wands. So once again, home, family, security, stability. You could be moving in with somebody or somebody could be moving in with you. Like somebody wants to have a family with you, Libra. And so I'm pulling this, and like I said, I'm just going back to thinking about what Tyler has said. You know, like I'm totally influenced by what he said during this reading because right before I hit record, I was watching him. And so, like I said, somebody could be moving in, a child could be moving in or moving out, or it could be somebody wants to live with you and start a family with you. So take it how it resonates, Libra. But that's coming. The wands are usually representing weeks. So we got in the next 4 weeks. You know, the cups are usually representing days. And with the page, I don't know, I would say 30 days, 4 weeks. All right. All right. So, what is Libra feeling about themselves right now? Oh, Libra, you got the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is basically like backstabbed and betrayed. But when it's coming up on how you feel about yourself, it's like you're feeling done with the whole situation of the past. Like the past can no longer, it no longer has any power over you. And you're starting to mentally mature. You're starting to feel like, you know, I accept where I am, I accept my circumstances. That's the only way you can change anything anyway, is if you accept where you are and that you know that you're blessed and no matter what, you can make a life out of anything. You can make a way out of no way. And I feel like that's kind of how you're feeling right now. Not just backstabbed and betrayed, but it's like you've been through so much that you're just like, I'm done. Like nobody can do anything to me anymore. Like the worst has already happened. And so you're just kind of done, you know? That's how I'm looking at it. Uh-oh, this one fell out. It flew out. So how people are seeing you, we've got the Lovers card, true love. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody sees you as their partner, their soulmate, their true love. It could be a partnership. It could be a business partnership, but somebody is looking at you as like, you're the one for me, Libra. And this could be Gemini too. So the Lovers card represents Gemini. Let's see. So even though, like I said, you're done, like you're feeling like you've been through too much, but like I said, you've matured mentally. You know that no matter what you've been through, you still have, if you're still on this earth and you still have life in your bones, then you know that it goes on, life goes on, and things change, right? And so you're no longer like dwelling on the past, like you're over the past. That's how I look at it. So, what's in Libra's hopes and fears? Show me what's in Libra's hopes and fears. Show me, Spirit, what is coming up for Libra? We got the King of Coins. So, I just really feel like you're working on that stability, working on that coin. And this could also represent an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So you could be thinking about someone who is one of these signs in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. You could have this in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but I feel like you're working on that major coin, like bringing in real stability. Being the king. The king is just like, look at how he's adorned. It's like you want to be the best, Libra. Look, he's got his crown, he's got his robe, he's got everything. Like you just want everything. You want it all. Money, cash, cars, diamond rings, gold chains. That's what you want. And I feel like it's gonna come to you because that's what you're focused on. But the way that you're going about it right now, like you're trying to rush it, it's not gonna come with the rush. You gotta take your time, plan it out. All right, and what is the final card for Libra for the month of December? Ooh, we got the Ace of Coins that flew out. So once again, a new opportunity comes in for you to make more money. More money is coming in. Money is coming for you, Libra. So keep on focusing on that because it feels like that's what you really want. Like love is here for you, but I feel like that's not where your focus is. Your focus is on making yourself stable with that fourth house energy that we talked about, being more responsible when it comes to money. And so I really feel like you're just focusing on growing. And I honestly feel like with this high priestess here, you need to spend some time by yourself and definitely meditate, pray, make sure. I'm sorry, my little necklace is all jacked up here. I'm trying to get it right, but it's still kind of looking crazy. But anywho, you're working on your money. You're really working on money. We've got a lot of coins here. We got the knight, the ace, the king. And then as far as the swords, it's like you're just rushing. You're just trying to rush it. And I feel like you need to slow down and take some time with spirit, meditate on it, and then act, because you're just shooting from the hip and spirit is saying, no, sit with me, let's figure this out together because I'm here to work with you. All right. And like I said, with the 10 of swords, you're mentally maturing. You're like, I'm not worried about anything from the past. I'm actually over and done with that. And I know that the reason why you are where you are is your responsibility. And so that's why I say you're taking responsibility for where you are in order to make the changes that you need. And like the coins usually represent years. So like I said, here we go again with the Ace of Coins. 1 year and your money will be where 1 year your money will be where you want it to be, or it'll at least be growing to where you want it to be. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Let's go ahead and get into your oracle message. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my old subscribers. I appreciate everybody. I just want to grow my channel. I'm not really monetized or anything yet. I'm not doing anything to make money with the channel right now. I'm not doing personal readings at the time, but I might bring them back next year. I just have a lot going on. So let's go ahead and get into your oracle message. I'm going to use the Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck. So this is a brand new deck. So if you're looking for this one, go ahead and check the description box below. And sometimes when I post the videos, I don't put anything in the description box, but make sure you come back and check it because I'm a little late recording videos this month, and it's just because I have a lot going on. So make sure that you check back with me. All right. So let's see, what does Libra need to know for the month of December? The cards won't even really shuffle. They're all over the place. Libra, are you all over the place? That's why I said you're rushing things. You might be a little bit too scattered with your energy with that first Knight of Swords coming in. All right, what does Libra need to know, Spirit, angels, and ancestors, and Creator? What messages does Libra need to know for the month of December 2021? Thank you for the messages. Show me what Libra needs to know. 2 cards, please, Spirit. We've got 1 card out. One more for Libra, Spirit. 1 more card for Libra. What do we need to know for the month of December? All right, we got 2 cards. So the first card that flew out, and I'm going to read the book on these cards because they're new and I don't know them, but the first card that came out is Lauryn Hill. That thing, that thing, that thing. So it says inspiration. So that's what I'm saying. You need to take the time to get inspired to get what you want. Like you're just rushing, or you might be going about things the same way that you always done them, and you have to take a new route this time, right? Because you're done with anything old, anything from the past. It's time for you to find new inspiration. So let's go ahead and read what Lauryn Hill says. Destiny, admiration, unrealistic expectations, overachievement, and praise. The Lauryn Hill card shows that you're seeking to be inspired or to inspire others. The gut level yearning for self-betterment is a positive dragon to chase, though bear in mind all that glitters isn't gold. With praise comes pressure, and you may ultimately be asked to deliver more than you bargained for. Brace yourself for what is to come as a result of influence, either the influence you received or the influence you had over others. Take the time to reflect on your definition of destiny and what you're experiencing along your path to achieving your goals. This reflection is about more than simply stopping to smell the roses. It is for self-preservation. Wow, I really like that, because the 3rd house represents social media, right? And so maybe you're an influencer or you've always been able to influence people. Now it's going to be a larger cost for the influence, like is saying brace yourself for what's to come as a result. Like it could be really good, could be or more than you bargained for, right? And we all know Lauryn Hill shot to fame. And what was that, 1999 when her album came out? The only album. Well, she did 2 albums, but the first album, she could never top that again if she tried. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was what it was. She was the overachiever. It was like, I'm going to make sure that this is the best. I'm going to put out my best work. And then she got so much flack for it. Like there was so much that happened after it. She was like trying to be positive, trying to do something positive, and then all of a sudden all this negativity was thrown at her, like, oh, you didn't give me credit, you didn't give me credit, I didn't get my money, Eddie, and so it kind of like brought her influence down, took her inspiration down when she was just trying to be the best she could be. So like you could be dealing with a Gemini, because I know Lauren is a Gemini. So influence. And then we got Kehlani, which Kehlani is about superstition. And I don't know any Kehlani songs off the top of my head, but when I thought about superstition, I thought about Stevie Wonder. But let's read what superstition has to say with Kehlani. Oops, I was just there. Dang it. Sorry, guys. Kehlani. Here she goes. Caution, angst, reluctance, and fear. So we had that fear with the Knight of Coins card too. It says, sometimes you don't know how hot the stove is until you touch it, but you don't have to spend your life showing off a bunch of burn marks. The Kehlani card is a sign. Do not pass go. Whether in love, friendship, career, whatever your gut instincts signal you for a reason. Resist the extreme, being so overly cautious that you're paralyzed, unable to make a move. Be thoughtful in your actions, and if something doesn't feel right, then it probably isn't. So what did I say? Those red flags that we're talking about with Chiron and Aries, even that 10 of swords, and how you feel about yourself right now. It's like you're done with all the negativity, and it might even block you from going forward. So it's like, just go with your gut, go with your intuition. We have Maleficent, right, as the high priestess. Go with your intuition on everything. Take the time to listen to what your body says. Listen to your gut right now. And be inspired, know that you can create something out of nothing, Libra. I've done it 100 times and I know that you can do it too. It's just about being inspired by whatever you get inspired by and getting motivated. And I actually just started reading a book and I watched the movie yesterday, but I have been doing it for like 6 months already and just didn't realize what I was doing. But the book is called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. And I really, really love this book. I mean, you could go to miraclemorning.com, but basically it's about getting up an hour earlier than you normally would get up in the morning. And there's 6 different activities that you do for 10 minutes every during that hour. But by doing this, you get in touch with your spirit, your higher self. You align with your higher self, so that way you can bring your best self forth. It's pretty much about creating your day before your day gets started. So I suggest you check that book out. If I remember, I'll put a link to it in the description box, so that way you can go check out A Miracle Morning, because I'm telling you, it is life changing. And I've been getting up doing at least the exercise and the affirmations, and also the scripting in the morning. But there's 6 things that you have to do. I'm not going to break them down for you here. I feel like go let Hal break them down. He wrote a book about it, but the thing is, if you really want to change your life, it really starts with you, Libra. It starts with you. Nobody else is responsible for you changing your life. And so there's some things that you have to do. There's some work you got to put in. But after that long labor, within the next year, we're going to see who Libra is and who Libra will become. So that's your reading, Libra, for December. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Mwah. And go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And then I'll see you next month in the January 2022 horoscopes. Peace and namaste, Libra. I love you.